Reading in a car can make your brain act like lunch has betrayed you. Zachary is in the back seat trying to read one tiny comic. But the page says we are sitting still. The card says we are definitely moving. His inner ears say we are turning, bouncing, and doing tiny road gymnastics. His brain has to choose who is telling the truth. It chooses panic. Dad says maybe the book is too spicy. The book is about clouds. So why can a harmless page turn into a stomach emergency? Carsickness happens when your brain gets two different travel reports at the same time. Your eyes can say nothing is moving. Your inner ears can say everything is moving. Your body can say I'm folded like a backpack. Usually, your brain blends those messages so the world feels steady. But in a moving car, the messages do not line up. It is like three weather reporters shouting three different forecasts. One says sunny, one says tornado, one says sandwich. The brain is not built to enjoy sandwich weather. The weirdest part is that your ears are not just for hearing. Deep inside, each ear is a tiny motion detector. It does not look out a window. It feels movement using fluid and bendy little sensors. When the car speeds up, slows down, or turns, that fluid sloshes. The sensors bend. They send a message to the brain. We are moving. Meanwhile, Zachary's eyes are locked on the book. The book is not sliding across the page. The seat in front of him is not zooming away. So his eyes report, we are still. Both reports are honest. Together, they are confusing. Your brain is a prediction machine, and carsickness is what happens when its prediction breaks. Every second, the brain compares what it sees, what the inner ears feel, and what the body expected. If you walk, your brain predicts the bounce before it happens. If you spin, it predicts the swirl. But if you read in a car, the page looks calm, while the inner ears feel turns and bumps you did not control. Inside Body City, the brain control room gets a stillness report from the eyes and a motion alarm from the ears. The workers stare at two screens. Still, moving, still, moving. Then the alarm spreads to body systems that handle nausea, sweating, and that strange please stop the car feeling. Your stomach is not the villain. It is getting a confusing warning from upstairs. Here is the twist. Carsickness may be your brain trying too hard to protect you. Scientists think the brain may treat some confusing motion signals like a possible danger signal. One idea is ancient and dramatic. If the senses disagree badly, maybe the body acts as if something poisonous or wrong happened. So it may trigger nausea. That does not mean you are poisoned. It means the alarm system is old, cautious, and not very good at reading chapter books in minivans. This also explains why drivers often feel better. Drivers see the road. They expect the turns. Their hands help make the motion happen. The brain gets a preview instead of a surprise. Passengers get surprise wiggles. Surprise wiggles are rude. The best Carsick tricks help your senses agree again. Look far ahead at the road or horizon. Now, your eyes can see the same turning and bouncing your inner ears feel. Face forward if you can. Choose a steadier seat when possible. Take breaks. Get fresh air. Try not to read or stare at a close screen during twisty parts. Some people do better with a small snack. Some do better with an empty stomach. And some need advice from a doctor, especially if it is intense or happens a lot. There is no one magic button. The goal is simple. Give the brain matching clues. When the clues match, the alarm can calm down. So carsickness is not weakness. It is a brain with a very serious job, caught between a calm book and a wiggly planet. Most of the time, that job is amazing. It lets you run, jump, ride bikes, dance, and know which way is up without thinking about it. Carsickness is the blooper reel of that superpower. Zachary closes the comic and looks out the window. The road curves. His inner ears say turning. His eyes say turning. His brain says finally. Everybody agrees. Dad says, so the book was not spicy. No, Dad. The brain just needed a better travel report.